So my first two videos that I posted were when I attended an organized event, the Dragon Rallies, hosted by the 129 Hub, and Josh Vandergriff, kind of the king of the dragon. Those events are really exciting, well organized, the communication's great, the risk is very low because you've got Josh out setting the pace and everyone's communicating. So I decided, what happens if I just go up there? I just go up to the dragon and run it on my own. And I got off to a great start. Footage is really good for the first, I don't know, 2 minutes. Then I hit traffic. First I got behind this nice man in a pickup truck, and he eventually is kind enough to pull over for me. Really pretty, really scenic footage, but you know, again, not the most exciting. I'm not really getting a chance to cut it loose. So I just gotta wait for my friend in the pickup up there to pull over. Right away. What if I slow down and let him get ahead of me? That's what I'll do. I'll just slow down, I'll just wait, and then I'll have a nice run, unencumbered, without him in front of me. And so I wait, and now I start to cut it loose, and I completely miss the guy flashing me about the accident that I'm getting ready to run headlong into at about, well, let's just say I wasn't quite going a legal speed limit on this. And then, yeah, caught up to the pickup. And as I'm going along here, waiting to decide whether I want to just pull off in a cutout, sun myself, as we'll see somebody in a Miata doing in a little bit. I see the guy towing the wrecked S2000. Hopefully the driver's okay. Now I'm just waiting for the pickup and the motorcyclist to pull over and let me have my shot. Of course, this Miata guy has the right philosophy for traffic on the Dragon. Pull over and sun yourself. And watch the flybys as they go by. But me, I'm not that smart. No, I wait, and I know this pickup and those two Harleys in front of him are going to pull over, and I'm going to have one of the best experiences, a full, unfettered run on the Dragon by myself to see what I can actually do without somebody setting the pace for me. hallelujah, look. The nice guy in the F-150 pulls over for me. Okay, now I just need the two Harleys to pull over and my day will be fun and complete. I just need the two Harleys to pull over and let me have some fun. Anytime they want to pull over, I can have some fun on the Dragon and see how quick I can be on it without somebody setting the pace for me. And no, they did not pull over, and I'm not continuing the video because no one wants to see two Harleys driving on the Dragon between 9 and 24 miles an hour. That night, I moved over to the under canvas. Let's hear my scintillating review. All right, well, I'm staying at the under canvas, which reminds me a lot of my grandmother's. She had a little farm in Sweden. Had like the outhouse and a shower that was outside the house with the chain that you had to pull. Even smelled like it. Something about country living, I guess. But anyway, spectacular ride in. Oh my God. The road to this area is probably the most scenic that I've ever seen. But I'm only 60, but yeah, I've seen a lot of the world. Man, it was just beautiful. So yeah, a little stove. I think I'm gonna need it. It's gonna be hot enough, and yeah, under canvas. Get a good night's sleep. See my friend Tom in Knoxville tomorrow, and then head home. All right. So another one of those great midlife crisis rituals is reconnecting with people that you hadn't seen in a very long time. This is my classmate Tom from college, and we hadn't seen each other for over 30 years, and I decided to reconnect with him. He took me up into the Smoky Mountains National Park. We did some hiking, and when I got out of breath, he would stop and he would fish to let me catch my breath and kind of rest. And of course, Tom's a doctor, so anytime you're talking to a doctor, you always try to flesh out some free medical advice, at least as much as you can.
So Tom is a medical doctor. You get that hook in my testicles. What's the treatment for that?
You have to leave it in.
Don't try to pull that barb back out through the ball sack. That's not what you want to do.
Or you just get the pliers. Or you push the barb all the way through the other side.
That's why I'm glad I came down here with you, Tom. That medical doctor knowledge. I hope you catch something. Yeah, when I'm sitting at my desk, I gotta start doing those like leg lifts.
What?
So I gotta do those desk squats, you know, you do when you're in a sedentary job. I gotta get my leg strength back. It doesn't help that my right ankle is like spaghetti because I broke it twice in the Army and never had the surgery. So I got 2 chip fractures, 2 ligaments ripped off the bone in my right ankle. I had the bone chip floating in there for years where it would, every once in a while it would get in the middle of something, but I think it dissolved after a number of years because it hadn't happened in a long time.
I mean, if you broke your ankle, you have arthritis. You just do. It's not going to wear normally.
Happy day.
Usually get something to bite.
I can see that I need to start carrying my Leatherman again. I just noticed like these things got these screw clamps.
Uh-oh.
And I can't finger tighten them, but if I had a Leatherman like a true outdoorsman, I just
Yeah.
Because they keep collapsing as I'm walking, and I got to stretch them out again.
How about if you open it and then finger tighten it and close it?
Oh, that's a good idea. Be smarter than the equipment, John. You one of them special people, are you?
Yeah.
I'm hoping righty-tighty.
You have to send in the Army, you have to send a form to do that.
Why are you carrying the stick, boy? You can't walk under your own power? I think it's time for you to think about civilian life.
I'd like to see more documentation for tightening that up.
I really haven't noticed any difference switching hands with this left pole.
Oh, yeah.
It seems to be working just as good in my right hand as it did in my left.
Is there really a left and right? That costs extra money to get an L and an R put on.
Excuse me, you gave me 2 left poles? Make it work, boy. Just carry them both in your left hand. Man, this is bringing back all my Army memories. You were just talking about that. Remember when they gave us all our shit when we first got there, you know? They don't really pay attention to your size. One of the first things you do after you get your gear issues, you go back to the barracks. Everybody starts horse trading. My pants are too big, my pants are too small. Here, you take mine.